Okay. Hey everyone, this is Rudy, and I've got the phone number to Mr. and Mrs. Clive Bundy in Nevada, and I'm just going to call them up and tell them to connect up with Sheriff Richard Mack, who is fully aware of the birth certificate issue and the fact that we have an ineligible president, and this has been covered up in our media for over 6 years now. And I'm just going to ask for a minute of his time and try to point him to Sheriff Joe Arpaio now that he is in the national spotlight, and hopefully we can get him before the Koch brothers get to him and try to control everything that he has to say when he gets in front of that camera. So I'm just going to give him a phone number and ask for a minute of his time, and we'll see how this goes.
The second one.
Can you hear?
Yep.
You want me to call Miss Bundy?
I thought you'd have an answering machine.
Well, I can try to call Miss Bundy.
Maybe the towers are still down. Yeah, try the next number.
All right, we got two phone numbers. The first one was for Clive. Now we're going to call Miss Carol Bundy.
You can leave a message for the camera and then we'll just upload it. They might be in church.
Oh, that could be true.
Maybe try again later tonight.
Okay.
But in the meanwhile.
All right. Well, my wife has suggested just leave the message on camera. I guess the numbers we had, maybe you guys are in church this morning, but I just wanted to share that, you know, once you have this national spotlight, it's a very rare opportunity, and there's going to be a lot of people trying to connect with you that have very powerful monetary and very powerful agendas. And I hope, from what I've seen, you guys appear, and your son appears to be the kind of people that nobody tells you what to say. You say exactly what you want to say. And the Koch brothers have been successful in the past at co-opting the power of the Tea Party and pushing the birth certificate and the eligibility of Obama off to the side, which was the Achilles heel, which not only was, but is the Achilles heel. But my understanding is that Richard Mack is out there with you guys. If you guys will connect up with Richard Mack and ask him about the eligibility of the President Obama, Richard Mack will point you to the investigation that Sheriff Joe Arpaio has been conducting that proves 100% beyond any shadow of any doubt that our president has put out a forged birth certificate and is not a citizen of this country. He is not a natural born citizen, and he has put out a forged birth certificate, which is a felony. And this issue has been pushed aside by all those in the mainstream media because they're concerned about the ridicule that they will take, or they're concerned about the pressure that will come down from higher up. But if you guys have proven that you're willing to put your life at risk, and you have successfully pushed the feds back, and you could help push this particular issue, and you could be responsible, and you could help in pulling down the Obama administration, and that would have been the message that I would have delivered, is to connect up with Sheriff Richard Mack. He'll tell you about the ongoing Sheriff Joe Arpaio investigation, and my suggestion also is to reach out to Lieutenant Colonel Terry Lakin, Commander Kirchner, and Pastor James David Manning, and Orly Tates as well. There's, you know, Pastor Carl Gallups is another good one. There's several people that have been in this fight for 6 years. It's just we've been suppressed by the media, and people have sold us down the river. I don't want to make this a negative video, but Matt Drudge stopped reporting on the birth certificate. And I don't know if he was threatened, or he sold out, or he lost his nerve, or what. Ron Paul said it wasn't an important issue. Can you imagine Ron Paul saying it's not an important issue if our president is eligible to be president of the United States? but that's what he said. So my hope is that you understand how important it is that we bring back truth and justice, and that you have a rare opportunity to say the truth about the ineligibility of Obama, and that he gets taken out of office and be put in jail, right? You know, people get excited about 1,000 head of cattle. They get excited about the victory you guys won, and I am so grateful for what you guys did. But let's take it to the next level. Use this as a platform to push the truth about this administration, and let's not settle for small victories. Let's go all the way. And if you're going to willing to put your life on the line, why not take down the most powerful position on planet Earth? Why not go all the way? And I'm telling you, if you connect up with Richard Mack, he will tell you the truth about this issue. In my understanding, he's out in Nevada. So if you could just reach out and set up an appointment with him and ask him about this, he will fill you in on all the details. And you could go down in history as one of the greatest patriots in America. All you got to do is expose this fraud. But don't let the Koch brothers co-opt you. There's going to be so many people that try to control what you got to say, and just resist them. Resist them and say the truth. That's all that we're asking. May God bless you, Carol and Clive Bundy. May God bless the patriots who came out and supported you. And my hope and my prayer is that you continue down this road, and you don't give up on the momentum that has been created, and that we don't settle for a small victory here. That we go all the way. Anything you want to say, baby?
Just that the BLM orders are unconstitutional, coming from an unconstitutional president.
Right. We have an ineligible commander-in-chief of our military, and he's ineligible in every office that takes orders from him. They're following unconstitutional orders, and that has to be rectified. Justice will prevail. And as Pastor James David Manning once so eloquently said, Satan's kingdom is coming down. Clive, you've been given this opportunity, sir. I'm not trying to, persuade you to do anything that's unethical. I just want you to say the truth. But even if you don't, Clive, even if you don't, Mr. Bundy, God will find somebody else. But the baton has been passed to you. Please reach out to Sheriff Richard Mack, and he'll fill you in on all the details. May God bless you.
Yeah, if you had the platform, that's what you would do.
Yeah.